So I just shot a video where I lectured people on not spending a lot of money on records. I talked about buying them cheap for $1 or whatever. I talked about what I like to buy. What I didn't talk about is where to buy your stuff, and I apologize for that. So I'll talk about it in this video. Me personally, I hit a lot of used bookstores. And the reason I do is because they typically deal in media in general. DVDs, CDs, whatever, they do get records. Now, they're not really music people, so they don't know how to price this stuff. They usually buy it just by the box or whatever. They give them a couple bucks, if that. So they don't know what they have. They end up taking things that they think are cool and pricing them higher. But a lot of things they just price at $1. And they put them in this big stack. Well, I go through that stack because that's usually where I find what I like. I do go through what they, price higher just in case. And once in a while I do make a purchase out of that pile. But most of the time, I go into the dollar pile and I find all kinds of cool stuff. Now, your music stores have used sections as well. Some music stores, they really are proud of their stuff and they price it pretty high. Others don't. There's one I go to in LA. Man, they blow that cool stuff out. I go back in that section and I dig and I get more stuff than I care to put in my suitcase because I get overweight. So there are some good opportunities in bookstores and music stores. You can even buy new records in music stores. You can even buy new records in Best Buy sometimes. But then you're paying a lot of money for them again. So back to record collecting on the cheap. St. Vincent de Paul, Goodwill, Salvation Army, people donate their things there all the time. Sometimes it's a lot of stuff you don't want. Sometimes it's a lot of Sound and Music and Barbra Streisand albums. But other times you'll find gold. I mean, DJs will clean house. Let's just take it to Goodwill. I don't know a DJ who collects this anymore. Boom, a whole bunch of cool records at your Goodwill, St. Vincent de Paul, or Salvation Army. One of the most clever ways to record collect, and I did it by accident, and I'm doing it now, and I continue to do it, is just to let everyone know that you're doing it. How? Social media, Facebook. Every once in a while, show them some, look, I found this cool record, I love this record, I've been collecting. Let your friends see this. Maybe some of your non-DJ friends, because chances are, they got some records in the garage in a box somewhere that's primo stuff from when you guys were all teenagers, and they're going to give you a call or send you a Facebook message. Hey, haven't seen you in a long time, but I saw you were record collecting. I got some stuff. I don't know if it's what you're interested in, but I got a couple boxes here. If you'd like to have them, come and get them. Wow, you can get some cool stuff that way. Some awesome stuff that way. Even DJs who are getting out of the business, if they know you're collecting, they might want you to have the stuff. Wavy Davy got rid of all his primo stuff he didn't know I collected. I didn't make it clear to him. Now, I'm making it clear to everybody that I collect. And it just kind of comes to you that way. It's kind of cool. People care about their record collections. They took a lot of time to build them. They took good care of them. And some people have a real hard time with just throwing them in a landfill or donating them to Goodwill. They would rather, they go to somebody who they know who really can appreciate the collection. And it happens to me a lot. It happened to me recently. Last year or two, I've scored quite a bit that way. And I do appreciate it. And I do take the records, take care of them, and enjoy them. But yeah, that's some tips for you on how to collect records on the cheap, where to find records on the cheap. Let us know where you find your cheap records. You don't have to give exact locations, because I know some people are a little guarded on that. I kind of am, but people know where I get my records for the most part. Right down here in the comment section. Practice and enjoy.